for me.
Okay.
Mhm.
So today I have my guest, my dear friend Heather from Indigo
Oh,
Chrysalis Tarot.
thank you, Sharon.
Yes, and see you got white hair. You've gone white too because you used to color it, right?
Yeah, I just can't afford it right now because of it being warm and thick.
You know what?
Oh, let me turn down my phone. That's me
Okay.
echoing. Okay.
Um
It's been
actually
hot. So I'm getting a
that
haircut this week. I can't wait. Let me turn down my phone.
Oh,
That's me echoing.
I got to turn down my phone. Hold on. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
so great it is
And
for now.
oh, so hello Jake and Nancy and
Jake,
Gerald and Mora
Jake,
and Hail
Jake, Jake,
Hail.
Jake, Jake, Jake,
Yeah.
Jake. Congratulations. Proud of you. Keep it up, buddy.
Good for
Keep it
you,
up.
Jake. Good for you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Um, so what have you been up to?
Uh, Pretty much just still unpacking. A little bit here, a little bit there.
Unpacking? Did you just move?
Yeah, we had to move. We did it. It's been kind of crazy. It's because we had to leave the trailer, and we had no plumbing for like 4 months because everything went. Our ceiling was collapsing. It was
Oh
leaking,
no.
and we finally found a place, and we started moving in the middle of April. And going from a 4 bedroom trailer to a 1 bedroom apartment, it's going to take a while, to unpack everything, getting rid of what we no longer want, because
Right.
the end vision, the goal that we have is within the next year to 2 years, to relocate to Oregon.
I remember
And
you saying
so
that
we need
another time.
to, you know, let go of a lot of things that we don't need, so that we don't have to worry a lot about expenses, kind of one of those starting fresh
Right.
kind of things. So,
Right. Right. Yeah, with all this uptick with gas prices and food prices and everything else,
yep,
it's really
$46 to fill my tank the other day. So, yeah.
well, mine was 110, but that's
Wow.
not U.S. It was 110 uh, Canadian, which would be about $75 US.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've never paid that much, and I don't
Mhm.
I haven't been riding or driving my car much,
Let me take that off.
and because of the gas prices. So
Yeah.
I ride my motorcycle a lot, but oh, still, anyways, the prices are just
So you get
skyrocketing.
better
So
mileage. You get better mileage on with your
oh yeah, much
motorcycle.
better, much better.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
do too bad with my Ford. I have a Ford Escape, and it was just like
that's what I have. Yeah,
I have 15. I put 15 in the day before, and then it took another 45, $46 to completely fill the rest of the tank, and I had to use my credit card for that. But I have a
right.
friend coming up from Binghamton, to visit her family in Akron. She only does it once a year, so
Hmm.
I get once a year to drive out to Akron, which is about an hour from here, to visit my friend.
Is that Akron, Ohio?
No, Akron, New York.
Oh, I wondered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my sister's having a cookout tomorrow, and she's in South Buffalo, which is another half hour, 45 minutes, depending on traffic.
Mm.
And so I just said, all right, just do it. You're going to be making these trips this week. Don't just fill it. Just grab the card, fill it, and so that I'm not having that, am I
Hmm.
going to run out of gas kind of. But
Yeah,
yes, good. It's
I have
beautiful.
a 2019 Escape. I bought it when I retired. So
Mine's 2015. The only thing now,
yeah,
do you have problems with the Bluetooth? Mine, I always have issues
no.
with the Bluetooth system in mine. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh
But
dear.
otherwise, she runs really well. I'm very happy with her.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted a Bronco, but I was told it would be about, with my trade in and with little down, I was looking at about $600 a month. And I'm like,
oh
oh my
wow. Oh
God.
wow. Oh wow.
And my daddy was a Bronco man, so I've had my eyes on the new Broncos since they've come out, but they've only
Yeah,
been
I've
out
looked at
now
them
for a
too.
couple of years, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't get one that was,
No.
pre-owned that was so. But the guy had me sit inside it, and I was oh, it was beautiful. Oh
Mhm.
my God, it's like
Mhm.
ooh, mothership.
I got a really good deal on mine. It was actually a 2019, yeah, Escape, and I bought it in December. It was actually manufactured in March, and I picked it up in December, and it had been owned by a rental company. And you wouldn't even know, so they were selling off their rental units. So I got it. I got it at a really good price. Really good. It had 20K on it, and I thought that's nothing.
Ooh, yeah, mine was
And
really good too.
yeah, and
Sorry,
I got a
somebody
really
wanted to
good
say
price.
hello, Sharon.
Oh, hello,
He
sweetheart.
knows. He hears mommy talking to somebody, so he's got to come check it out.
Yeah.
So,
My
hi,
guy is
Sharon.
sleeping on what he thinks is his chair, but it's
Say hi,
mine.
Merlin. Say hi,
Hi.
Merlin. Say
What's his
hi,
name
everybody.
or her
This is
name?
Mozzie. It's a boy.
Mozzie. Mozzie.
Yep. He's 12. Yes,
Oh,
he
he looks
is.
good. He looks good.
Yes.
Mine's still a youngster. I've had him for almost a year, so he'll be 2.5.
Yep. And he's
Yeah.
been, we had to have his teeth removed
Oh
um,
no.
a couple months ago because he had some bad teeth. And they did a collection for me at the Operation Pet place, and they took care of him. And now that he's healed, he eats human baby food, Gerber's baby food, high protein, and he still breaks some of the hard food off. But since then, he has been acting like a 12-month-old,
Oh.
like he's only a year instead of 12 years. He's been playing.
Well, he must have
He
had so much infection in his
Yeah, we
body.
did, but we didn't know. He never let us
No,
know. We had no idea until we took him
exactly.
in to get him fixed for the new place.
Right.
And they're like, got some bad news. Your baby's suffering. I'm like, no.
Oh.
So, but he's
Hey,
much happier now.
hey, greeter. Nice to see
Say
you.
hi, greeter. Say hi, Teresa.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
So was the top teeth or bottom teeth?
All of them.
Oh, all of them. Oh
Well,
my
he had well,
gosh.
he had some bad ones in the back, and it was starting to, progress.
Right.
And they said, we're just going to, and I guess one of them started going up into his nasal passage, and
Hi,
so
colorful.
they did
Yeah.
everything for us. So that was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and
That's
I got
great.
kitties like that. Ugh.
Are you allergic to cats?
No, but I got all his fur now up my
Oh,
nose.
right, right.
Hi, colorful. I like colorful. I'm an artist, so I love that.
Aw.
I know you mentioned Gerald earlier, but my chat here on my phone isn't
Yeah.
showing Gerald. So hi,
Oh,
Gerald.
he was at your time 7:02. So, anyways, if anybody wants to pose a question, it can be anything personal or, political, whatever. ETs, spiritual, go for
Yeah,
it. So
I
just
love the spiritual ones. The politics I'm not so good at because I don't watch TV to
right.
really know what's going on. Because even where I'm at, it's very even though New York is basically blue, where I'm at is very red.
Okay.
And we've got signs up and down the boulevard for Giuliani for lieutenant governor of New York
I thought he was running for governor.
or governor, whichever one it was.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I'm like, are you people?
But he lost his primary or something.
And he's being investigated. I mean, these people. So
Hmm.
I'm in a very red area, so it's like sometimes it's like daily in my face. So
Right. Okay, I got Jake's question.
okay,
And yeah, well, I know a lot about your politics. I get the Washington Post. I had the New York Times for a while,
yeah.
and I thought, oh, this is ridiculous. I don't need to. And then I yeah, I know
As I
quite a
see it,
bit.
same shit, different day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, everybody thought that oh, Hugger's in a mainly red.
Oh, I feel you, hugger.
Yeah, yeah. So my sister lives about 2.5 hours away from Chicago,
Mm.
in a small town. She loves it there with she and her
Yeah.
husband. But she
Yeah, we have the Brandon flags, the Brandon stickers. We have people walking around proudly with their 2024 rump hats. And
right.
yeah, and it's just like, Shan's like, just keep quiet. Keep quiet. Because I just want to go, "Bleh."
Yeah.
But,
Well, your election system is so convoluted.
yes.
It's so convoluted, these primaries and all that this stuff. And with us, so Colorful lives in Queens, New York. And it's blue there.
So that's right. And there was a woman who was, I can't remember what the hearing was for. It might have been for Kavanaugh, but there was a woman who stopped Senator Flake in the elevator and demanded to know why he was going to vote for Kavanaugh or something. And she opened up, him a new a hole. And it was on the news and everything. And she has gained popularity over the past couple of years. And right now, she's running for lieutenant governor of
Oh,
New
okay.
York, and AOC is supporting her. And I'm just excited. I'm
What's
thrilled.
her
I hope
name?
she wins. Um, let's see, She goes by Anna Maria, but she's on my Instagram.
Oh,
So
okay.
let me find her for you.
Hi, Heather from Silver Star Priestess.
Hey,
Welcome,
Heather.
welcome.
Let me just type in her name here.
And I
And
did get Colorful's question, just so she knows that. Jake says politics literally
whoop,
makes him ill. Yeah. I just,
it does.
well, a lot of Canadians know more about your politics than,
This is her, Anna Maria, and her last name is Archila, Archila. She
okay,
is running for
Arkila.
lieutenant governor of New York.
Cool. I hope she makes it.
According to Trump, I'm a troublemaker, and he's right, she said. So I like her.
Yeah. Well, here, you've got your riding associations, which I don't know what you call it there, but so let's say it's the Liberal Party or something, or the NDP, which is New Democratic Party here, and we have our Conservative parties, and we have the Green Party, and then some others. Oh, well, back east, there's others. There's French ones and so on. Anyways, but in the local riding, what would that be for you? That would be your local. I don't know what you would call it. The area that you're running for, the district that you're
Yeah, the
running for.
district, or yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, we call it the riding. And but within what happens is you have to be a card carrying member, and you go to these
Mm-hmm.
nomination meetings. There's the
Yes,
nominees, they give their
primaries.
speech. Yeah,
Yes,
they give their
the
speeches and stuff
primaries.
like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then they vote for the person they want to be representing that riding. But it's not a long and drawn out thing. It's very quick and that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
ours takes like a year, like 6 months
Oh,
to a year.
you guys are
Yeah.
always electioneering. But anyway, so we do that, and then
Welcome to
when an
USA.
election is called, we
Say,
the
okay.
election's on. For it used to be for provincial, so um like your state elections.
Mm-hmm.
Our provincials were the election was, the electioneering, whatever you want to call it, the campaign
Mm-hmm. Yep.
lasted for 1 month. And yes,
Wow.
and the federal was 2 months. Now, about 5 years ago, they changed that. So now I don't know about other provinces, but in the province I'm in, it's 2 months, and federal is more like 3 months. But that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are
Yeah. A lot of
always,
mudslinging and
yeah,
troublemaking. And
yeah.
this fourth, oh, by the way, happy Canada Day. I know that was
Thank
yesterday.
you. That was yesterday, and this is
Um,
my happy X day. I was married on July 2nd, 1983.
oh, wow.
Separated 2003. Divorced
But it's
sometime
good that
after
you're
that.
still You're still
Yeah, we're
friends,
still friends. Yeah.
That's wonderful. A lot
We
of
were,
people can't say that.
no, well, he didn't speak to
No.
me for 11 years, but a snowstorm um, uh, brought us together, and we both apologized.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm. Mhm.
because that way you're not carrying that on with you,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
through life and even into the afterlife. That's that
Yeah,
karma that is, taken
yeah.
care of and mended, and you know
I'm basically his best friend. I mean, I've got other friends too, but
oh,
yeah.
well,
Yeah,
he
he
seemed very nice that night that he was on live with
Oh,
you
right.
and his mom.
No, he's great. He's very charming. I wouldn't want to be married to him again, but he wouldn't want to be married to me either. No, we had
Some
to,
people,
he's my soulmate. We had lessons to learn
yes.
together.
I think a lot of people confuse when they say soulmate. For me, it's
Oh
not
yeah, they
the
think it's
person that you fall in
lovey-dovey.
love with.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
soulmate
no.
is people who you come into that you share such a deep, profound connection to, whether it's, certain friends that come and go in your life, or, people that do stay in your life.
Well, it's
To
set
me,
up
it doesn't have to
beforehand,
be
right?
like like
It's
a personal relationship, intimate relationship. It could
yeah.
be any and
Any
everybody.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And that person's come into your life for, you're both
A
learning
reason.
lessons, life lessons.
Yep, like
Thanks,
Nan,
Silver.
like my Nan.
Yes, Jake, I've heard of Winterpeg. Yeah, we
Winter pig.
usually yeah, we usually refer to Winnipeg as Winterpeg. It's like North Dakota is south of Manitoba, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Same kind of weather, right? Really cold. Hey,
Hmm.
Amy, nice to see you.
Yeah, there's Amy. I was
I
on live
was
with
on
her.
I was on Amy's channel.
Hmm.
When was that? Was that Thursday? Wednesday,
That
I
was
guess.
Thursday,
Wednesday,
but I was
Thursday.
Friday with her yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, yeah. It was fun.
So she's getting her practice. She's learning. We were having fun last night. We had our little things on our heads, and we were pulling cards, and it
Oh,
was a good
cool.
night. Yeah.
Good, good. Jake says one thing he's noticed about soulmates,
Mm.
true soulmates can literally read each other's minds. Yeah, I
Yep.
that happens with actually my ex-husband and me. He'll be a thought will hit me and he'll come out with it between 10 and 30 seconds later. I said, "Yeah, I just thought that." In other
That's
words,
that's Shannon and I. Sometimes we finish each other's sentences.
yeah. I had a very good friend, well, many years ago. Talk about another soulmate, but I had lessons to learn with her too. But
Hmm.
we never completed each other's sentences. In fact, people who listened in on our conversations had no idea what we're talking about. No idea at all. Because most of it was telepathic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow. No, that's a gift.
Yeah. But she became the lesson I had to learn was that she really tromped on boundaries, and she would
Hmm.
get into my head when she shouldn't have been doing that.
I think we've had discussions on your lives about this individual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So,
I mean, the same thing. I have a friend, and I mean, she has hurt me terribly, but yet, um, once we reestablished each other's personal boundaries, our friendship has gotten better.
yeah,
And I've known her since '95, so it's
yeah.
been close to what, almost 30 years now. So, but yeah, some weather the storm, but boundaries are
Some
so
do.
important.
Hi, Viviani. So remember, you guys, you have a question, put it in all caps and even emojis around it, and then I can spot it really quickly.
Ooh, taro stash. Gerald, what are you having for dinner? That sounds yummy, especially if
Oh,
you're cooking.
oh, what? I'm preparing a late dinner, so I've missed people saying hi. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just had a snack. I had those little cans of tuna fish that they
Mm-hmm.
put flavors in it, right? And this one was lemon and ginger.
Ooh, that
It was
sounds.
so good. But they've changed the recipe. They put some sort of tomatoey stuff in it too. And I hate it when it was just lemon and
I've
ginger.
noticed
It was to die for.
a lot of foods since I was younger. You can taste the difference. They're not the same anymore
Yeah.
because they're, taking the good stuff out, putting the artificial nasty stuff in, and then,
Well, I
trying
don't
to
know why
pass it
they
off. And
changed it because we'd have to be adding something, right? Because before it was just lemon and ginger and maybe some spice. But
ooh,
as
I
a
thought of
star side,
dark.
okay, well, I'll star that for you. You star seed you. Tarot Stash.
And I'll pull out my star seed deck just for you, Gerald. Here we go.
Okay.
And Gerald, let me know if you got my my email I sent you last week.
Well, we do have a lineup here, so maybe
Okay.
not do Gerald first, just to be fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just pulling those
Yeah,
out.
we've got Jake, Colorful Tarot Stash. Now, did I miss anybody?
I don't think so. Let me look back.
Yeah.
I know it's so much fun talking.
Hey,
with them.
Brenda. Here's now, Heather. This is
Yes.
Brenda Tarot. This is the person I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Hi, Brenda.
We were saying rotten things about you, Brenda. No, we weren't. No, I just mentioned your name backstage, and Heather said she didn't know you. Oh, you
Yeah,
please?
I didn't know you.
Oh, check her out. She is
I will.
fantastic. She is fantastic. She's, I'm meeting him as well, and oh, she's fast. Ooh,
I
fast.
know. That's how
I'm not
like,
yet.
That's how I would like to get. Where I could pick up stuff really quick.
Also, Brenda is a fellow. She doesn't ride anymore, but she's a fellow badass riding motorcycles.
Oh, yeah. My dad was a Harley man.
Oh, Harley's the dark side.
Anything if it was anything but a Harley, it was a rice burner. According to my dad.
A rice burner. Yeah, I know. Well,
there's some
I've
nice
had
bikes out now, though. I think the Triumph.
I've had
bikes
Hondas.
Nice.
Honda. I own a Honda bike, 2 Kawasaki's, then a
Hey, Lisa.
Another Kawasaki, and now I have a Triumph. I love it. I love the sound of it.
I was to say that's why I see a lot of Triumphs around here, and they look like a very nice bike.
Well, they got quite a few models. They're doing
Wayne.
really well.
Hi, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
People are just sneaking in a little bit here.
Yeah, Wayne. I saw a bit of your session, your live stream with she keeps changing her name, Sheila. I think it's Spiritual Messenger or something. Hey, Sheila. Hey, there's Lisa. Hey, yep. How are you doing? Anyways, I'm going to go back, Wayne, and watch it. Wayne's and his dear wife Suzanne were guests.
Oh,
so yeah.
Oh, on your channel, and I missed it.
No, on Sheila's channel.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Patty G, nice to see you. Oh, I'm just gonna.
There's Serena, and I think Brenda's, I saw Sonia too.
Oh, so Brenda says my husband had the big Ultra Harley Police Special. I had a 1100. Oh, Yamaha. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know exactly the bike you're talking about. The Yamaha V-Star. Yeah. That was a big bike.
When Brenda said the big Harley Police, all I could think of was Chips. I remember the TV show Chips on those big police, motorcycles.
Oh, and there's Sonia
in my head.
Hey, Sonia.
Yep.
I sent you an email a little while. I guess it was yesterday, Sonia. But anyways,
ooh, we got quite the crowd in here.
Yep.
All the familiar faces.
It's so nice to see everybody.
200, everybody.
You what? Sorry?
I did 200.
I saw that. I was looking at your channel today, and I saw that. Congratulations.
So very happy. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Every 100 is a celebration. Hi, Viviani.
I get excited whenever I see one here.
So,
I'm like, ooh, another one.
So, Brenda, yeah, please, if you haven't subscribed to Heather's channel, it's
that's what I thought. The chip style. Yep.
Yeah, in Indigo Chrysalis Tarot. So she says the husband rode that chip style on duty. Oh, wow. Cool.
Lisa's starting trouble already, Sharon.
Oh.
Do you still have the naughty corner? Can we put her in there?
No, I don't have a naughty corner. I never thought about
Lisa, swing to your bedroom. Close the door.
What shall we call it? The nasty corner, I think it was called.
We should name it.
It was the nasty corner. What do we call my corner for?
I don't know. We can name it after Lisa, seeing she's the troublemaker.
All right. Lisa's corner. You have to go to Lisa's corner.
Lisa's corner. Oh, too much.
So please put your questions in all
Yes.
in caps, and it doesn't hurt to put some.
Yep. Wayne said, "Bring back the nasty corner." More like the naughty corner.
The naughty corner.
Naughty, naughty.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we could call it the nasty corner, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
There, Gerald was like me. Lisa's corner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Should call it Lisa. Nasty Lisa's corner. Oh, sure. I will do that. Yeah, you keep Lisa in line there, Brenda. Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
All right.
No treats for her. Mm-mm.
Okay, Brenda. I did that. Anyone else want to be a
Oh, that
mod?
witch. Psh. I can't do it the way Lisa does it. He goes,
Oh, yeah. I can't even. Yeah, she was so good at doing that.
but you know what I am?
Oh,
getting better at
Amy had a question there too that I
doing?
haven't
Better at
seen.
doing that.
Right.
Gerald,
I
aren't
need to
you
get
proud?
myself a fan.
I'm learning how to do that.
Right.
I
Very
got a
cool.
great teacher.
Very cool. Yeah, I got your question. Oh, better watch out, Lisa.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
She's coming for you. Hey, she was married to a cop. She knows how it's done.
She comes on her motorcycle.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
she's got
love
the
my
handcuffs
driver.
too. But we won't go there. I'm not going to go.
Oh,
Heather,
she might smile if you
don't. I
put
was
the
going to say,
handcuffs
Heather,
on her.
don't digress.
Oh, Lisa's not playing.
Uh-oh.
She says,
Ooh.
Brenda, bring it, biatch. Oh.
Okay. Ding,
She
ding.
must be.
In this corner we have.
Okay, Lisa, it must be bourbon bolstered bravado that she's got.
Yeah.
Oh, that's alliteration. Bourbon bolstered bravado.
Oh, funny.
Oh,
He
and you're
called
eating.
me his pit bull with lipstick. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, Amy would like to be a moderator. All right. It's so easy to do on your phone. Okay. Threw it at you. Okay.
I lack the pizzazz. Oh,
Okay.
Lisa's school of, wrench.
Oh yeah, she's vim and vinegar. She's full of vim and vinegar. That girl.
Vim and vinegar.
Yeah, BBB. Let's call her that from now on, Wayne. Bourbon bolstered bravado.
There you go.
Or bourbon bolstered bullshitter.
That too works.
That works.
Yep.
Okay, shall we?
Yes. Okay.
Shall we start?
We shall.
Okay.
Boy, that just reminded me of that song from the Purple Rain soundtrack, where it says, "Should we build begin?" And she says, "Yes, Lisa." It's like every time I hear words, I think of songs. So, yeah,
right.
That's why I can't wait to join the singing competition, the sing off.
Yeah. Oh,
I
had a quite an experience yesterday. No, it was not yesterday, maybe a few days ago. I was going through TikTok, I think, or just short reels on YouTube, and there was this person, all you saw was her hands, and it was a Buddhist singing bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, hey, Kevin. Kevin, if you want to find Lisa, she's already in the nasty corner. Okay.
She's in the Lisa's corner.
Yes, bitch, burden, and bitch, burden, and bullshit. No, it was bourbon. What was it? Bourbon. No, I can't.
It's making me think of that George Thorogood: one beer, one bourbon, one scotch. That one song. Right. That's what I keep getting in my head.
Okay, Heather, Silver Star, I got your question. No, what was it? I can't remember the second B.
Kevin's here. Yay! Yeah. The party can start.
Yeah, it can start.
Or I'm going to do my best Kevin impression.
Oh, bourbon bolstered bravado. That's what it was. Bourbon bolstered bravado, and then bourbon bolstered bullshitter.
I was like, I know what I heard.
You know what you heard? No.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
Oh,
thank you, Lynn.
and Brenda wants a general energy reading. Wow, got an honor to read for you, Brenda.
Ooh,
Okay, let's go back. Here it is, Jake. Any advice on maybe connecting more to my more higher self and getting more clarity on the spiritual side of things? Oh, I know. I was going to finish that story. So this person was doing the Buddha bowl, singing bowl, and he said,
mhm.
listen to this. It was a loop, short loop. Listen to this 3 times and with your eyes closed, and you will get a message from spirit. So I did that, and I got a message that it came in a totally different way. I've never had it come in like this, but it was
Wow.
letters in red, and it just was small at first, and then it was coming towards me, and it showed me, and it said, "You are enough."
Wow. Actually, that message just kind of hit home for me too right now.
Yeah.
That's I think important for a lot of us to hear.
Oh, it is. It is. It was not only for me. It was, yeah.
Now, what was the it was TikTok you said, right? Do you
I
remember
think it was TikTok. Yeah.
do you remember the
Um,
channel's name?
no.
That sounds fascinating. Well, I'll just put maybe boot the Tibetan singing bowls and see what.
Yeah, Tibetan singing bowls. That's what yeah. So, Lauren. Oh, hi, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. And if you haven't already liked the video, please, it helps the channel. Just smash that like button. All right. So, any advice on connecting to your higher self? Um, all right. Okay. All right. So, let's. Okay. I know what I'm going to do here. What did Sonia say?
She saw seashells by the seashore.
Oh,
I have cards for Jake already. Do you want?
go
Okay,
ahead.
if
You
I
go
go.
first. I'm always slower.
So
I'll
this is
mute
a
my.
deck I haven't used in a long time, and it called out for me to use it tonight, and I think it's for Jake's question. I got the Wise Women of Wonderland, and what that is talking about is integrity and compromise. So when you are while you're developing your higher self, make sure that you don't take any shortcuts. You want to keep that integrity in place. Don't rush and do things that may not be um, kosher to try to get to what you're supposed to do faster. Um, so make sure that there is integrity, no and like here, compromise. Do not make any compromises that will affect the integrity of how you are working towards your um, your goal to get your clarity, to get start developing your psychic abilities. Um, be open to receiving, the lady of the gift. And the word that stands most out to me on this one is the receiving. You already are a very generous soul. You're very kind. You're very sensitive. And just make sure that you are open to receiving. And like Sharon said in the beginning, you are enough. And this message is really important for everybody. And that goes right along with this. So be sure that and let spirit know when you're going into in your higher self that I am enough. I am worthy of the abilities and gifts that I have that I wish to develop. And not to forget to ask for your angelic help. I've got the Eagle King. Um, they will help you see, as they say, the bigger picture because the eagle rises high. It's a symbol of the great spirit. So when the eagle is up in the air, it's very keen. Its eyes can see, very sharp when it comes to prey and to get in for a higher perspective. So make sure that you call on your angelic helpers, your spirit guides, to help guide you and allow them to show you that big picture, to help you give you that insight that you need as you're developing. Just make sure that, for me, I keep sensing the most is making sure that you stay true to yourself on the right path and not any shortcuts. You will get there when you are supposed to get there, and to have trust and be open to receiving the gifts and the angelic help that will be coming your way. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, Kevin. I forgot to mute myself when I was shuffling, so I will remember to do that. Interesting that Jake got that female energy, because I got another female energy card regarding about connecting to his higher self, and it was from Spirit of the Animal Tarot.
I love that dragonfly.
Yes,
It gets me every
dragon.
time.
Yes, dragonflies are my totem. I even have a tattoo of a dragonfly. Okay, this one is the bee, and it says slash community.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, stay with your community here. That will help you, raise your vibration and so on. It says you are a powerful creator. Your work blessed everything you touch. Sorry, your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness.
There you go.
You are the queen of abundance. And then I drew. Also I tuned in, and
Queen.
what I saw, I tuned in, and spirit showed me, go out in nature, be quiet, sit still, and be quiet in nature, and that will help you connect with your higher self and spirit. I also saw grounding yourself, putting your bare feet in the earth. That was another image I was given. And I drew a second oracle card, and it's the orca. Oh, my fave. We have orcas here off the coast. Yeah. That's the whale that's around us most. We also have the, the great whale. Was it the gray whale? And humpback, which sometimes we see too. So orca whale, and it's adventure. And it says, dare to do things differently. And it sounds like you're starting to do that, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. And I feel like you're starting that. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. But meditation, being quiet, just sitting quietly, and they call it something like sitting in the power. There's various YouTube videos on sitting in the power that will help you as well, Jake, to connect. But the what you shared with us at the beginning of the video, I think that will help immensely. Absolutely. Oh, I didn't mute myself.
Yeah, I know the orcas. That's one of the most powerful totems for the native people in the Vancouver area.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, next one is colorful. Okay, what message from a benevolent ET? You're welcome, Jake. Okay, I'm going to mute myself so I don't hurt Kevin's sensitive ears.
Oh, okay, I'll mute too.
But the way you shuffle is fine. You don't need to mute yourself. It's just I'm a loud shuffler.
It's kind of picking on Kevin. Mm-hmm.
So Tarot Stash says, Heather, I don't want you to pick on Kevin. You'll end up in the corner with Lisa.
Or else what, Gerald? What you going to do about that? Hmm? I love Gerald. Okay. Did you want to go first or? Oh, okay. So colorful foresight. I'm wondering, are you an artist? Yes, I am learning, Gerald. So I got the Andromedan energy. I'm still learning about our ET sisters and brothers. So I have Andromedan energy, adventure, and say yes to change. The jump in card. So if there's something that you've been wanting to explore or something new that you want to do, or just taking the next leap into something that you've already been doing, but you want to advance into it, or like you want to take, a, a deeper dive, explore something on more of a deeper personal level. That's your card saying yes, jump in. Um, this is basically kind of like the Fool card, adventure, have that leap, take that leap of faith, say yes to change. You're supported in that. And then the second card I got was the activated earth. And what's standing out to me, it says power places and ley lines. I think you're very sensitive to those areas, places like that. And the card message for me on this one here to you is trust where you are led. So you're already receiving guidance, direction, insight into where you're supposed to proceed next in this endeavor that you want to jump into more deeply, explore more deeply. And then the last card that I got was Empathic Starseed. So to be sure that you're not absorbing other people's energies, taking on, so whatever this work might be, I'm feeling like it might be something with a healing, a counseling, a combination of both. So it's basically saying you're very open to helping others heal or to guide them, but to make sure that you are not taking on their energy as well and that you need to release it. And the cards wanted me, this card here wanted me to just read this really briefly. How can you, it's a question, how can you take better care of yourself energetically? So they really want you to focus on what it is that you can do that works best for you, so that while you are on this new path and when you're working with other people, that you have a healthy and safe way of being able to take those energies and to be able to um, not take them on as your own. And I'm saying, and for me, that would be like, going into nature, ground, touching Mother Earth, sending that energy, asking her to ground you. And when you're working with individuals, crystals like hematite and black tourmaline, onyx are really good. Selenite too, to help cleanse your aura and your area that you're working when you're helping other people. So that's what I have for you, and I do hope that helps.
I tuned in, and what I saw, I saw this alien come in the room. um, it's funny. It kept shape shifting. I couldn't quite get a bead on what it looked like, but um, the message was stop being so serious. Dance, and it doesn't matter if your dancing looks funny like mine. Just dance, fly your freak flag. And then I did the deck of character, and I got these 3 cards. Here, I'll do it so that it's not backwards. And I guess this has to go here. All right. So I got the sunken ship, So they're saying if you don't want to keep having these things go wrong or you make the wrong choice, follow your gut. Follow your gut. Your gut will tell you what the right answer is, and if you do that, you'll end up, you know, with abundance. But it also means like it's not just money, but abundance, but you know, awards, that kind of thing. You'll know you've done the right thing. Things will turn out. The outcome will be really really good. So that's what it is. And I pulled two of the Language of Letting Go, which everyone knows is one of my favorite decks. The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. The first
That's on
one,
my list.
it's great. The first one, it says, today, try to be clear and healthy in my apologies, taking responsibility for my own actions and nobody else's. I will seek Spirit's help in figuring out what I truly need to apologize for, and I will do so without reservation. And I find when you're making an apology, it can't have any strings attached. You just say, I'm truly, deeply sorry, and leave it there. You don't go, I'm really, really sorry, but you were an asshole when you did that. Or, you know, that kind of thing. Putting conditions on it. It has to be an unconditional apology. Okay. And the next one, I chose another one, and this one was being lovable. And this is along the lines of you are enough. Today, I will tell myself I'm lovable. Just because some people haven't been able to love me in ways that worked doesn't mean that I'm unlovable. I had lessons to learn, and some of them hurt deeply, but I can still love, and I still am loved. Yeah.
Yeah, those I have several. Gerald was on last week with the author. I can't think of her name right now. I apologize, but she was the creator of the Bee Oracle, the Bee Tarot,
Oh, yeah.
and the cards were just absolutely beautiful. It's like
Oh,
her name is on the tip of my tongue, and but I think if Gerald would probably put that in the chat, but
yeah.
her
I hope
cards
he
were
does.
beautiful, and that's on my list too.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Colorful. I hope that was helpful.
Sharon, there's a person in chat. Her name is Grace Barrett. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
quite sure I completely understand what she's typing in, but I think it might be a question. I figured I'd just let you know. And
Okay. Okay. Do you know what time it's
I
at?
don't have timestamps on my phone. It's not far from the bottom.
Oh,
If
I
you
see it.
go up, yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's a question. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll start and we can look
okay,
at it later. Thanks. Thanks for that.
okay.
I don't always see all the
Oh,
questions.
Kelly Burton. Okay, that was the artist.
Okay. I'm going to write that down.
Wow, everyone having fun in the chat room
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. They're having a good old time. Yeah.
I'm like catching out of the part of my. I'm going what?
No, that's fine. I like it when my peeps have a good time. That's what it's all about.
Same here.
Okay, so the next question is, thanks for that, Colorful. Oh, it's Tarot Stash.
Oh, there we go.
Any ice? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that you're a star seed. You know, when my daughter was about 3, she's riding in the back of the. Oh no, I've been picking up Lauren from school, so yeah, she would have been 3 or 4. And in the back of the vehicle, she all of a sudden says, "Mom, I came from a different planet."
Wow.
And I went, "Yep, I'm not surprised, dear."
I think we're having a lot more star seeds coming into the world at this time to be able to
Mm-hmm.
help clean
Mm-hmm.
up the mess that older generations have created. So um, I try to have hope, and hearing stories like that gives me hope. You
Yeah.
know
Well,
that there's.
I was on the phone for 5 hours with my oldest daughter the other day, and it was just a beautiful series of conversations. But she has mentioned, she mentioned once, and I knew she wasn't really ready to talk about it, but in her 20s, uh, when she was still on the West Coast, she said, like, it's very powerful here where we live. And talking about ley lines, we're on a major one. And she said she was part of a group. There was a 7 of them, she thinks 6 or 7. And they all this energy, that all the changes that are happening,
Mm-hmm.
and the craziness and stuff like that. She said they were instrumental in slowing it down.
Gotcha.
And she said there was this image of them actually holding up the world like Atlas. This 6 or 7 of them. And she said it was very intense work, but she just, yeah, this, it would have been too much, too overwhelming, like it is overwhelming now. But um, yeah, they really worked on slowing it down. So now she says, I've done my work for humanity.
Yeah.
Everybody else take over.
Hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Should I go? Okay. So Gerald, I believe you are. Um, I got the loosen your grip, and the keywords on here is coping mechanisms, density. The word addiction's on there, but I don't feel like that relates to you, especially with the image and the other cards I'm receiving, and letting God in. But I do feel that you are because of the density. So here, spirits falling to earth. You're coming into a different physical plane. You're coming into the three dimension. Leaving the higher ones, the fifth, sixth, seventh, or wherever star sea galaxy that you come from. And the second card is earthed. So yes, you have been earthed. You are here, and it's learning how to be human um, in a world, but not of it. Let me get my fingers out of the way there. So, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So, that's definitely, you coming down, you know, you've come here to learn, but to also to teach, to share knowledge. And you were called, and this makes sense because the next card I got was, let me get some of that's the sunlight coming in. There we go. I got the call card, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So you are approaching this threshold into this galaxy. You've been given this information. I feel like on a very deep level that you are, and I'm sure Tangi has also felt that and is connected to that and said, let you know as well. And the gifts that you are bringing from your home, your planet, your star system, and then training in the human condition and learning how what it is to be human, and taking those lessons that you learned from what you've already brought into this lifetime is now asking you to step up and to start teaching it, to feel into it. And I pulled one card from the other deck that's Rebecca Campbell's, and I got Imrama, and it's asking you, where are you being called to journey to? So it's I'm getting the feeling that it's time to kind of go into your meditative state, call upon your guides, and ask to be start to be guided into where um, you are from interdimensionally, where you can connect with that wisdom and get a better understanding of it and how it applies to you in this lifetime and in this incarnation as a human. Gerald, this is the okay here. I love her decks. I have three of them. This is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and Danielle Noel did the artwork for this one. And the other one is Healing Your Light. I have the box somewhere, but it's by the same author, Rebecca Campbell, and I believe it's Healing Your Light. And I just love the artwork. And I think you might have, I'm not sure if I've seen you with it or somebody that's read with you. But she just recently this year, back in March, released the Rose Oracle, Rebecca Campbell. And it's a very feminine energy based deck, but it's beautiful. Anybody can use it and learn from it and connect with it. Okay.
Oh, he wondered what, maybe you already answered him, but he wondered what the deck that you were using. Did
Mm-hmm.
you? Okay,
Yeah, I
great.
was just
No, I
showing him which
was,
one.
yeah. Yeah, I feel you were a star seed as well. And it's interesting how you said, Heather, that he had to get used to.
That's
Oh,
the second.
cool.
That's the second one. I can remember most.
Okay. Anyways, you said how he had to get used to being human. Look at this deck of character. Yeah, he felt like a drunken sailor when he first got here. And here's the majestic whale. And of course, they're very, very, they're very connected
Yes.
to ET. So yes, yes. And you came here to deliver your message. You're the dragon. You're passionate. And yes, you're one of the many. You're one of the many ETs here. You're a star seed. Yeah, you're definitely a star seed. Okay, and then from another deck, I pulled. It's called Art Through the Star Stream Oracle. So I was drawn to that, and look at this image. Oh, the Starseed Oracle. Okay.
Yes, used two of them. I think there's still some confusion. That's why I'm just holding these up.
Right. Well, this one is Art Through the Star Stream Oracles. That's the closest I've got. But here, see this? And you can't see it here, but there's a little round something up here. So I think, yes, I think you did come to Earth and you had a heavenly journey to have. And yes, you're star seed for sure. And the next one was it's an interesting looking card. Could almost be a uniform there.
It's the Tor, also in Glastonbury. That's where I want to go.
Oh,
it's the Isle of Avalon.
Okay. Well, anyways, it says, the healing of Avalon. It says, believe in spontaneous healing. I'm sure from where he was, they did a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's helping us humans to break the negative cycle. That's what this is about. And then illumination. Yeah, I mean, definitely look. So these images are really, really powerful.
The light's right in front of you.
You're a star seed, but you're still a sprout. Okay, you got some growing to do. Okay. Well, thank you, Gerald. I was honored.
Yes, thank you, Gerald, because you read so many. He reads so much for me that I love when I can, be able to read for him. That's awesome. But we did have another question. Tammy Bambi, not far above, in the chat wants a general card. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh because I'm just watching Kevin and Gerald going back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's singing "What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor?" Yeah, he had to. He couldn't get used to this flesh suit. It was quite foreign to him.
What's this fleshy thing? Ugh.
Ew. Oh, it's so dense. Ooh, I don't like this. So, and not DENTS, Wayne. Dense, as in dense energy. Okay. Amy, I've been thinking about both of my great grandmothers a lot lately. I was named after them. What are they trying to tell you? Clean up your room.
But I'm moving to England.
I know exactly. Exactly.
You think, Amy, you should see mine. Like, oh.
You're welcome, Gerald. Oh, I need to put the muffler on.
Yes, we don't want to hurt Kevin's sense of humor. I can't wait to have Kevin on my channel. If he's willing.
Hey, I'll put in a good word for you, and if he's fussy about it, I'll just break his arm.
I don't think we need to get that extreme.
No, I wouldn't do that. But I'd slap him up the side of the head, though.
Oh, how beautiful. Okay, Amy. I used the I'm just gonna pull up the deck so everybody can see. I'm using her decks tonight. I have the I just had the book here. Oh, for the love of God. The Rose Oracle, by Rebecca Campbell. My first card is the Sacred Union. And this union is between ourselves with our higher self. It's learning to love yourself, inner and outer relationships, yes, but we need to make sure that we acknowledge the beloved within ourselves, that which makes us who we are. They want you to remember that. Um, Whatever your higher power is and how you express that or how you feel that, see it and express it, is that sacred union, your connection to that. And when you connect to that and you honor yourself and your higher power, um, and you stay strong and grounded in that, your outer relationships will also change. You will be drawn to people like us in the community here. You will draw people who have that same energy, that same vibe, that same sense of self, and like Sharon said earlier, for I think that card is like going to be like the collective for all of us. That message is, you know, you are enough. Heal yourself. You are enough. You are capable enough. And they say, yes, do not be afraid. Open up those abilities of yours. Say yes. Um, Make sure that you expand through the extremes. And I feel like, and I can say this openly because you've talked about this on your channel and in chats, that your family has a hard time accepting and respecting your choice of spiritual path and the expression of your gifts, and how I know you want to share that with them. and it hurts when they reject that. But just know that that's their thing. They may or may not come around with it, but your great grandmothers want you to remain open even through the difficult times and to trust life, trust your intuition, trust what your goals and your dreams are, because according to them, and this one just makes me want to, choke up because I feel like this would be what my grandmothers would say to me. Um, you are a rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. So you are deserving of everything that you have in your life, which is yourself, your abilities, your community. Um, don't ever let any of those extremes, from the other card, the extremes, come between you and what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, and interferes with your journey. They're with you, they're guiding you. They just want you to make sure that you honor yourself as well and not to lose yourself in all of, what's out there, those healthy boundaries again.
Very nice. Um, so I looked, and the two great grandmothers came into the room. One with a hand on her hip, like I think she's a very strong person, and she said, "You do you, boo. Don't worry about what everybody else is saying. You do you." And then the other one, much quieter personality, and she had a mixing bowl in her hand, and I don't know if that means anything to you, but a mixing bowl in her hand, she's mixing, but it also was a metaphor. She was saying, Amy, all these ingredients, they might seem, weird by themselves, right? But when you put them together, I mean, your traits, your personality, when you put them together, oh, it's magic. You are magic. So pretty nice, encouraging messages. Mm-hmm. Now, I did pull some cards. This is from the deck of character. The main message from both of them is the river. Just flow. Stay out of your way. Stop fighting life. Okay? If you just go with it and not get in your own way, your journey will take you to some amazing places. Now, they both said, clean up your room. It's become a maze. Sorry, I had to do that.
I know, that's cute.
No, they're just saying.
It'll make her laugh.
Yeah. No, they're just saying that life doesn't have to be a maze. It doesn't have to be so difficult. Just stay with your passion, your fire, and you will glide through. Here's the majestic whale. You will glide through your journey easily. It doesn't have to be hard. And here's the camouflage card, but it's upside down, and that's you coming out and being seen. Mm-hmm. So that's their message. And I pulled,
instead of hiding,
Instead of hiding, and if you do that, you're gonna get lots of rewards, abundance. It's not about money, and here's the knight. So stay in your truth. You do you, boo. So that's their message. And I pulled two cards from the language of letting go. This one is letting go of panic. Today, I will not be overwhelmed by panic. Panic will take my mind off my goals. It's normal to feel panic, but I simply feel it and let it go. I can get back on track by treading water, until I regain my composure and I relax and know that all is well. And another card. And this one is loving myself unconditionally. Like, you do you, boo.
Oh, I gotta get that deck.
Yeah.
I love the
Today I
colors.
will work at loving myself unconditionally. God or spirit, please help me to let go of my self-loathing and other unproductive behaviors. Unproductive behaviors. Today, spirit, I want to hold myself in high self-esteem. I know I can do so with your help.
Wow.
Boy,
And we're getting that whale again. And I was going to bring up
yeah,
with the whale before, whales are
are
supposed to be
very
connected to the
spiritual.
Akashic records. They're like
Right,
the wisdom keepers from the Akashic records,
right.
and they're
Yeah,
holding them within the water womb of Mother Earth, and that those orcas, the whales.
exactly.
Seascape had a question too.
Oh, okay, I'll start you. I'm not sure we'll get to all of them, but I'll put you on the list. So Amy says that sounds like Georgia and then Amelia. Okay, great. Yeah, they're both very, very different. All right. Put
I
my
think I
cards
was
back.
telling Amy last night that I am the only one in my family that I've been able to, find in, because I've gone through the family trees as much as possible on both sides. I am the only Heather in my whole family and over the generations that's recorded. So I find that very interesting because a lot of people get named after a grandmother to keep the line going. And for me, my mom said, no, I didn't fit anybody. I was a Heather, you know.
Right.
So I think that's pretty interesting.
Uh,
I'm proud of that.
yeah. There's no other Sharons except for on my father's side. Is it my father's side? Yeah, I think so. There's a cousin of his that's Sharon. Yeah, in fact, it's from one particular family. It's from his mother's sister's family. So his aunt's family. And so I'm Sharon Margaret, and Margaret is the mother. So on my mother's side, they all thought my mom was naming me only after dad's side, and they weren't very happy about that. And mom said, I never even thought about that. That's just the names that came to me. She said I had a name picked out for her and it didn't fit, and Sharon did. And she knew the meaning of Sharon, which is the rose of Sharon.
Hmm. We had one at our trailer. I missed that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have one too.
Yeah, I was almost named Bobby Joe. I'm glad my mom changed it to Heather.
Yeah,
That just doesn't
too.
feel like
Although
that would fit
no,
me.
no dissing Bobby
No,
Joe's out there. It's just it wasn't your name.
when I even say that name and I try to feel myself into that name, it was just like I'm glad my mother, received the other, received that name, instead. It was a good fit.
So the other Heather here says that's what my mom said. I look like a Heather. There's no others that I know of. That's Wild Heather. Oh, that's Wild Heather. Yeah. Okay. She's commenting on your
Yes, and we are
story.
wild.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
the
You
wilds of
go by
Scotland and
you
Ireland.
go yeah, you go by the beat of your own drums, which is good to be. You're welcome, Amy.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Okay. All right. Let me mute myself here.
Mm. Let's see what else I get. Mm. Okay. Okay, Heather, I had the perfect deck for you. So the first card I got is the witch, the healer. You know that this is who you are. Um, I'm trying to. it's sometimes hard to put into words with our our correspondence and our lives and reads that we've done together. But that that is so dead on. You are a healer. You've been through. It's kind of like I get that wounded healer, and sometimes I wonder if I like that term, but at the same time, it's nothing to be ashamed about. People are wounded. It's a natural human experience. We all go through it. And for some of us, we are able to connect deeply into that wound, into our past, to bring forth knowing what it is it takes for us to heal ourselves and be able to then offer it to help others. And I think that's what is your fulfillment. I got the chalice, and being able to help heal others and read for others and connect brings you this beautiful fulfillment, and um, and the guidance that you get through your card readings. Um, Now the next, I did another set of three, and so I got the ritual card, and it's invoking, and what I'm feeling like right now, like I said, we've talked about this before, because I think a lot of us are starting to understand and start working through shadow work. It seems to becoming more. It's one of those buzzwords that are going on now on on social media, and not just social media, but even in the workplace. I mean, it's in the community. It's becoming people acknowledging that they have shadows that they have to work through, and understanding that with the shadow, you wouldn't have the shadow without the light, and trying to learn how to bring balance. So I think you've been wanting to, or you have been working on learning how to, there's that beautiful light that you're bringing in, but you're also balancing it with the shadow work that you need. And the last card that I got was, I think, very, is very telling. Um, is the athame. It's the boundaries. You need to create healthy boundaries. I know you know this. I know you do create healthy boundaries. Um, but it's a reminder that you need to keep this um, to the forefront as you are healing, as you are, helping raise your family, and having to face those shadow parts from the past they met that may be presenting themselves again, either for yourself or through people in your family or friends or community that you're seeing. But to make sure that you have healthy boundaries, safe boundaries, while you are working on yourself at this time. And those are my cards for Heather.
Okay. So it's interesting you talk about boundaries. Um, I tuned in. What I saw, Heather, was you standing there, and I know you're very slender. You're tiny, right? She's very slender, but the clothes she was in were super tight. They were too tight, and that wasn't about putting on weight or anything like that. What it was the people around you, or society, or friends, or whatever, are have put you into too much of a. You're being restrained. Okay, you're not fully allowed or you feel that you're not fully allowed to be you. And what I see you doing is the seams are starting to burst. And I see this as, as you're healing and healing others. I see this as transformation, like a crab shedding its shell. That's the other image I got from this: the crab shedding its shell and creating a new one. So I think there's some people around you that don't appreciate the journey that you're on, and so anyways, that's kind of restricting. But you're fighting against that, and you're bursting out of your shell. All right, and you also help other people do that. And interesting. Now the Knight of Cups, and I see that as you as a healer, because the cups are about healing. and you were the one doing it. You're also doing it for yourself. And the first card is the Hierophant. And see, that's society's rules and that sort of thing. And so you're bucking against that. You are becoming the high priestess. You're honoring that in yourself and having a much more balanced life, give and take and that sort of thing, that people aren't always taking from you or expecting you to be a certain way. No, there's this give and take. And also I can see this as the healing as well. And then temperance. That's the way you want to be, balanced and spiritually, together and grounded. And it's your journey. It's the Knight of Wands. It's your journey. It's slow, but it's steady. And yeah, Heather says they don't get it. All right, here we go. I might as well just pin it. They don't get it. I don't care. They have their opinions and they don't matter. Right, exactly. So anyways, I see you busting out of that. And so you are the Knight of Pentacles. You are on your journey. It's slow, sometimes frustratingly so, but you're making definite progress. And I see the Pentacles, it's resources. You're building your own resources and that sort of thing, and abundance. So yeah, you're just saying that, yeah, good for you. You're breaking out of your shell. And if I feel I don't, right. So that would be the Six of Pentacles. If I don't feel my energy is being reciprocated, I don't bother. Good idea. Good idea. Anyways, they recognize that you're busting out of society's norms and what other people think of you, and that you're helping others to transform.
Mm-hmm. And I
nice
that's
message.
why I wanted to pull this, because you're saying she's helping other people transform. And yes, there's that circle. She's got her circle of individuals around her. She's creating those healthy boundaries right there. There's the light, and what it no longer serves her, that darkness, she'll put that boundary to keep that beautiful, healthy light shining for the people who do embrace her for who she is, and is accepting of who she is and what she does, and people that she helps heal. So it just made me told me to pull out that card again. So
yeah, no, that's great. That's great. So thanks, Heather. Always a pleasure.
Yes.
So nice meeting Heather. I've had her on one or two times, and it's just gone really, really well.
And her and I will be back hopefully soon, maybe next week. We're ironing out the details of another Heather's episode on the badass women that we want to read on. So
cool.
Keep an eye out for that. Yep.
And Tina says, I'm learning the power of boundaries. So am I, Tina. Big time boundaries. So, okay. So, Brenda, are you still here? I'll just ask that first. You are so welcome, Heather. We love you. Okay, Brenda. General reading for her. Okay, so Brenda is here, and a general energy reading. All right, now which deck am I supposed to use here?
Awesome, Heather. Let me know who you pick.
Okay.
And I'll make the thumbnail this weekend.
Oh, all right. Maybe I'll pull some cards from all three. I think that's what I'm meant to do. Okay. 2 cards from each. All right, let's do that.
I know I have so many. I'm like, ooh, which one do I pick? Which one's calling to me? So, Brenda, my first card for you is offerings, and I'm using the Native Spirit Oracle. I'm still learning this deck, but I just absolutely love the images on here. So, offerings. Of course, Stonehenge was a place where people would make the spiritual pilgrimage, and they would leave offerings and sell breaks in hopes of the sun rising again during the solstices, um, the alignments for the equinoxes. These are very sacred places where offerings are made, and I just want to be able to read these to you. Um, the universe is grateful for you. You are a gift to the world. Feel gratitude for everything in your life, even the things that don't seem perfect. Appreciation for everything flows through you in a great bounty. So cherish everything that you have in your life. Another card of gratitude. Um, you know, you are loved. You know, the offerings, the universe is happy that you are here, that you chose this time to incarnate to help others. The people that you help are grateful to you for being there, and the people that you go to for assistance, you show them gratitude. So Stonehenge is a location where it has to do also with a lot of community. So people in the community that appreciate you and that can give back that energy flow back and forth. And then the second card I got was the shapeshifter. So it shows that you are adaptable to different situations. I was going to look up, the card for this one, but it just feels to me that um, you shape and you shape and you shift as you learn and you grow. You are developing. You're seeing um, things from a different perspective. Um, there are colors in cards that you are recognizing more, or the relationship between the messages and the symbols and the colors that you see in cards and how to interpret them. So you're taking all that energy, that knowledge, that intuition, and you are adapting and you are growing, you are evolving. And the last card that I got was the prayer feather, and another beautiful card, where people leave feathers as Thanksgiving, as gifts to spirit for the bounty that they do have, and the continuing love and support for themselves, their work, their community, their families. Just give me a quick sec, because I feel like there's something else to this card that it wants me to read. Sometimes I don't exactly know until I get to the card. Um, this will just take me a quick moment, because I know it's just going to jump
And
right out at me.
she says, early in the reading, she says, perfect. I'm Cree First Nation ancestry. I think that's when you were talking about community or.
Okay, I wasn't sure why. I was told to keep. Yeah. Let me start over. I kept getting the impression that I needed to pull and use that deck specifically for you. I did not know that Brenda was
Yeah.
native of the indigenous, and it just kept saying no. You use this
Yeah.
deck, and I'm like, okay. Um,
And she also says she knows what a shapeshifter is.
you have the balance. You have the good that are, you know as with anything with shapeshifters in different indigenous cultures, it could be for ill or it could be for good. And for me in this reading, it's good because you're able to see how things change, how things look differently. You can see situations in different lights, the symbolism, and then even in the the feeling when you're changing, when you're evolving, and even those tiny little nuances. You're very sensitive to that. And with the prayer feather, it says, love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Gather your inner forces, silently and secretly. Love deeply and fully, with every ounce of your being, even if someone isn't fulfilling your expectations. And it says it's easy to love people when they're acting wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they aren't. And so when you're in those moments, that's where the prayers and the communion and the connection with Mother Earth, Father Sky, Great Spirit is so very important to you and
Yeah.
is such a strong part of your spirituality.
And she says of her First Nation ancestry that she comes from a line of healers, shamans,
Beautiful.
and
Thank you
she's
for
lived
letting me read
and
for you, Brenda.
and she's lived many lifetimes. Old sage, old soul. She says that was a perfect message for me at this moment in time. Thank you. Okay, so Brenda, when I got the message like slow down, take time for yourself. What does that have meaning for you? Anyways, when I tuned in, I saw you, doing lots of things. Chi Migwich, my sister.
Aho. Anyway.
Hi, Alex. Actually, we've got our list is way too long, so I would have to say no. You've come in pretty late. Lightspeed. Okay, well, that's what I saw you. It's exactly what I saw. You're flitting around fast, trying to do things, all these things for other people. And
Like a
even when you're
hummingbird.
walking the dog, you're walking, at least I don't know if you actually do it that way, but that was the image they showed me. And they're just saying, slow down. She says, yes, I do nothing slow. Okay. Well, anyways, they're saying, slow down. Take some time for yourself.
Ground, meditate.
Oh, breathe, ground, meditate. I'm sure she does all those things, and I pulled a card and look what it says after I saw that. Taking time for meditation and prayer.
Oh,
The language of letting go.
nailed
so
it.
it says, today, I will take a moment for meditation and prayer. I know that I'm a creation of God or spirit. She loves me. Spirit through meditation and prayer. Sorry, it doesn't make sense. Let me read that again. Take a moment for meditation and prayer. I know that I am a creation of God, spirit, and he loves me. Okay, I didn't see the period. Spirit, through meditation and prayer, I have faith that I will hear you when you talk to me, and you will listen when I talk to you. Well, she does a morning ceremony every day. So I don't, probably a sunrise ceremony. Well, that's great. So I think it's just the general message of slow down. So I've never really done this before. I was instructed, like I'm usually guided to a deck. I touch them and it tells me it'll kind of stick to my fingers. There's nothing on them. There's nothing on my fingers, but this is how I do
You'll
it.
feel it.
Well, anyways, yeah, you feel it. So anyways, these 3 decks had equal feel. I thought, well, maybe I'm supposed to use all 3. So that's what I did. I drew 2 cards from the Golden Tarot. Where's the lid for that? So I'll just show you the box. So 2 cards from the Golden Tarot, which is based on the Rider-Waite. The Seer, she's very familiar with this, the Seer's deck. And here's another one that's based on the Rider-Waite, but it's all female figures. I think it's the Witch's Tarot or something like that. Anyways, what I got was, so what was the bottom of that deck?
I just got to plug in my iPad.
Okay. So I love the Golden Tarot. Anyways, the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Coins, and I feel that Ace of Pentacles, and Pentacles are about health, and I feel like that is it's a message about starting maybe some new practices of slowing down, because you do everything at light speed. Just slow it down. Okay, so this is about health and your spirit. The first card is the Nine of Pentacles. You've built quite a beautiful life around you. I think you're very content with that. And you work with your team, your spirit team, the Three of Pentacles. But I think you're really busy with those kinds of things, in the 3D world. And I think, you've built a nice life, and I think they're telling you to take a breather. And that is the High Priestess. So again, slowing down and listening to spirit. Otherwise, I think you're going to, I think your health is going to, and your spiritual health and your health is going to take a hit, the Five of Pentacles. So they're really telling you to slow down. Be patient. Your ship will come in. Okay. You don't have to, you can be patient. You don't have to be so impatient that you're always looking, okay, I got to do this. I got to do this. Develop that patience. Otherwise, you're going to wear yourself out. Here's the Nine of Wands. And there's other cards I could show you, like the Death card. So again, sort of changing some things, some transformation. I think slow down. Hermit, of course, that's being quiet, going within. And I know you do that, but I think you have to kind of shut out the world. And yeah, I think there's busy stuff going on in your life. And become like the Knight of Pentacles. The slow knight. I'm just getting so much slow down. And then if you do that, we have the Three of Cups celebration. So that's a lot of cards about slowing down, taking time for yourself.
I heard that song in my head. Slow ride, take it easy. You can tell from what generation I'm from.
So I hope that was meaningful to you, Brenda. And I love you, Brenda. We'll have to do another collab. I do try to do some regular stuff with her, because
I would love to have Brenda on my channel. Thank
you
for letting me read for you, Brenda.
I hope, does that make sense to you, Brenda? Do you feel like you need to slow down?
Now I got that song in my head. Take it easy.
Oh, sure. I'd love to go onto your channel. That would be wonderful.
And I just subscribed a few minutes ago for Brenda, so I'm looking forward to catching up.
Yes, please. If you haven't already subscribed to Brenda's channel, it's fantastic. Brenda Mustang Sally. Oh, she retracted it, but she spelled it wrong. But we could read it. Mustang Sally here.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Okay. Yep. All right. I'm just putting my cards away. And the next person is... So thanks, Brenda. I feel honored to read for you.
Oops. Sorry, Heather. I got the song now in her head.
Okay. My way. Are you still here? Does that mean my way or the highway, or it just means you're living life your way?
When I hear my way, I think of the Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, yeah, exactly. Yeah, slow down. Okay, so slow down. Okay, so she does resonate with that message. Okay.
Let's see.
Yep. My way is here. All right. Do you think Rosemary will hire me? All right. I'm going to use them. And I'm going to mute. I'm going to ring my bell.
Ring my bell. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Okay, my way. And energies can always change. This is just how the cards are, looking to me. Because this is such a, a personal question, and it has to do with a strong connection to choice and with free will, if you will. Um, but my first card out was, let me go this way. My first card was sadness. So I'm feeling like at this time, the answer would be no. However, my second card is movement. And so I feel like the first card might have been sad with no on that level, but I feel like there's something else that could be coming your way because it shows that you're moving forward, you're moving upwards, and the last card is passion. So I think you may not be hired possibly by this for this position, whatever it is that you are applying for, but energy is moving towards in your favor though to a job that would make you much more happier, which would more be expressive of your talents, your passion of what you want to do with your work. I'm just going to pull this up because they told me to keep pulling, and I got the abundance card. So yes, right now, Rosemary, I'm feeling a sadness, like a no, but yet there's that green movement, followed by passion, abundance. You may feel a little frustrated in the meantime, um, but just okay, consciousness. Just keep putting out there the ideal job that you want. Be as specific as you can. Be in contact with your higher self, with um, your spirit team, whoever they may be, and just keep kind of like a radio signal kind of going out. This is what I want. This is the job that would make me happy. And he said I can stop now, and it'll bring you comfort. It'll be something like too with the color of pink, happiness, love, contentment. So I do feel that something is coming your way that's going to make you very happy. Yeah, I can understand being frustrated. Yeah, um, but at the moment, I'm getting a no. But that is just a door closing so that the right one opens to you for what it is that you are truly passionate about, that you really want to do, um, in terms of work, in your life work. So hang in there.
Okay, I got the same answer. I used the pendulum. I also tuned in briefly and I saw a red X. So I'm feeling it's no. When I did the pendulum, it gave me a small yes and then it stopped. And then kind of no. So I think it's either it's undecided or you're not going to get it. She did say, I'm very frustrated at the moment. I pinned that comment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've pulled a card and I want to, I want to use this deck. Yeah, this deck. So I don't think this will be too loud. Actually, I could turn down my mic. That a little quieter. Oh, hi, Catherine H. I'm sorry. Yeah, the questions are closed. Yeah. Yeah, we've been on for almost 2 hours.
And a very lovely 2 hours, I may add.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I'm enjoying this thoroughly.
Thank you. Well, I enjoy you.
I have to have you on my channel too.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's been a few people that I didn't like reading with, but so many have been fantastic energy. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Okay, let's see. Oh, send card. Oh.
Ooh, I was told to shuffle again for her. So when you're done, I'll
Okay, sure. Interesting.
because I know how frustrating. I worked retail pretty much my whole life, and I know exactly how frustrating.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. This is from, I start at 4:00 Pacific, Catherine. So, next week and just come in early and I'll be able to answer your question. Okay. So, this says feeling good. And today I will let go of my need to be in pain and to suffer through crises. I ask Spirit for assistance in moving as quickly as possible through my sad feelings. Oh, and you had the sad card. Sad feelings and problems. I ask for help in experiencing joy, peace, and gratitude every day. I will accept what's good in my life today. And if you stay in the present, you will feel better. I've got this. Let's see. I should take a picture of this and then post it on my website. It's from Tao Zhu. If you are depressed, you're living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. And if you're at peace, you're living in the present. It's just so powerful. Okay, so here's the questions are the cards I got for you regarding to this job. Walk away from it. Here's, the 8 of Cups. You've got something else that's better coming up. Okay, so that the 9 of Cups, your wishes and desires. So you're walking away from this. So I wouldn't worry about it. Don't obsess about it. Stay in the present and remain positive and strong. So that's the energy they're reading, and first card up is the 9 of Pentacles.
There you go.
So it's going to be good. This is a really good positive card. This is a woman who's independent and developed her own wealth, right? Her own abundance. With this job, there's something hidden about it that's not good. I'm feeling not good about it. So that there would be some surprises. Here's the Page of Cups, and of course there's a fish in the cup. If you're new to tarot, that can be like surprises. It's something you weren't expecting, and I think it would end up you being really exhausted and being on the defensive all the time. And I think you'd be too restricted by that job that you were hoping to get. Here is the 8 of Pentacles. You will get another job. And work on being positive and manifesting that job. Let's see. And just be careful. Just really look at the details. Otherwise, I think there could be betrayal or something not so legit going on that you don't want to be involved in. I'm not saying that what's her name? Who did she say? Rosemary, or I can't remember the name of the person. Oh, yeah, Rosemary. Okay. I hope it's not a friend. But anyways, I don't know. But there's something not right about that job for you. And then it ends in the King of Pentacles. You couldn't have better cards than that. But just be strong and rely on your spirit team. There's a 3 of Pentacles. So, So manifest it. I think you're in for better things. So it's not a tragedy that you're not getting this job, because there's something about it that's not right for you.
Yeah, and I pulled a couple extra 3 cards too, and I got air, and it means motion. So you're in motion. Something better is coming your way. You're moving away from a bad job.
Yeah.
You are actually creating the job that you do want. This is alchemy, which is like the magician. You have everything you need right in front of you. You're in the process of spiritually creating, and I love the fact that there's like a wing. So it makes me think of your angels, your spirit guides are there co-creating with you. And then building atoms. So you are you've got everything that you need right here in your boat, and you're moving forward, and you know exactly what it is that you want, and you're moving away from the ones that no that don't suit you, that's not good for you. And this almost feels like also maybe building resume, building references, just putting it out there that you have all of this foundation and you're moving forward to your goals. So hang in there, the right job is going to come.
Yeah,
I know it
yeah,
sucks right
and
now.
that eight of pentacles that you that I was drawn back to that's doing the work.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she's got some work to do, as you say, resumes or whatever it is. She does have some work to do. So,
But she has
well, thank.
everything that she needs.
Yep, she does. She is enough. Okay, thank you, My Way. All right, is Grace still here? I have a feeling her mind is very, very busy. This Grace, I can tell by her
Yeah,
writing.
there's like
I,
no
I can tell. I can tell by their
reading.
writing. Um,
I
well,
think she means she saw a dark figure forming, not foaming. Um,
forming or something,
yeah,
maybe forming.
I think what she's saying is she's
Yeah,
getting
figure.
this energy and stuff, and
I wonder if she's still
um,
here. Grace, are you still here?
yeah, I
I kind of feel like she's not. But what I can say, she says, when you feel someone's energy, they come to your mind. You can really feel it. Like, yeah, well, that's being an empath for sure. You obviously pick up people's energy very, very
and she says
easily.
I don't know what it means. I saw a dark figure forming.
Yeah,
So if it's a dark figure, then I would be very careful.
yeah. Just say
I would,
go
yeah.
and surround yourself with light. This is for me. This is my personal thing. With white light and then roses, red roses, and those are roses of protection. So always
Yeah.
surround yourself with that. So
Yeah, call on your spirit guides, whoever you
yeah,
cause a higher power to protect you and to tell it that it is not welcome here. You are to
yeah,
leave. And yeah, do like what Sharon said. That
yeah,
light.
yeah. My pendulum says she's not here. That's what I felt. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she had to wait a long time. We're not exactly speedy. We're not speedy like we're not speedy like like Brenda. Man, she's fast. Bam. Okay, My Way, you have a second question here. We just do one question, I'm afraid, to allow people to ask questions. Tammy. So I will. Tammy, are you still here? I think so if Tammy's still here, if you could tell us if you're still here, if you're not, or you stepped
Yeah,
away
I
for a
think
minute.
she is. She just said hi to Sharon Sipe, and that was just a few.
I thought that
Um,
was Teresa. Oh, yeah, she is here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
okay, so a general read. Hmm.
Yep, she's here. She just said yes. All right. Okay. So gentle read. I know you're saying a gentle read, but is there any particular area of your life that you would like to have the reading, like love, family, finances, your spiritual journey? What can you narrow it down? I mean, we can see what comes up, but sometimes it's helpful just
That's what I
to,
figured I would do. Just see what the cards would say,
yeah,
and
yeah. Okay, I'm just going to mute myself. Okay, she does have a specific, and I did see this earlier in the chat. Is someone withholding something from me?
First of all, trust your instinct, your gut instinct. I got warrior woman right there. She's got the sword and she's holding it right up in front of you. It says, "Have you answered your deepest calling?" But that to me also means, in terms of your question, um, you already feel internally like this person is, and you do have your guard up, and you need to listen to your intuition. And I know that this one particular person, it probably hurts that you have to do that. But I also got the thorn, which is protection, boundaries, and clear communication. So, whoever this individual is, you need to create healthy boundaries with them. Um, I mean, set it, almost like set it in stone, but it has to be very clear, concise, concrete, um, so that they know what you will and will not accept from them, um, and what they are doing is unacceptable. And then the next part is to part, I'll say part, um, but the next card is breathing. This is going to take some healing. I know this might be someone who you really trust and care about, but you're going to have to. This may be an individual you feel you will have to let go, and I know that can cause pain. I've been there. I'm still hurting after 13 years, but you do have to. Um, Time does heal. It takes the edge off. And like it says here, time eases. So with this connection, you may have to give. I'm feeling you're going to have to separate. Give them a lot of space between the both of you, and at the same time, the universe doesn't want you to completely shut down um, from being open with yourself and with other people. So they still want you to remember you can trust life, um, expanding through the extremes, which means for this reading, you have learned what you have learned from this experience. This may have been, the contract and spirit that you had with them for them to teach you this lesson, and it's time for you to start learning how to create healthy boundaries with others, with yourself, clear communication with others, and at the same time, giving yourself that nurturing, that self healing, um, that, of course, that it takes when you lose someone that's close to you. And at the same time, do not be afraid um, to trust life again, but make sure you go by your gut instinct. Um, if you're feeling that something's up, you feel like there's protection coming up around you, you feel like you're pulling back, like something does not feel right, listen to that. Listen to your warrior woman. Your intuition is letting you know, and it's probably also your guides also giving you that energy, that sensation of, be alert, be aware of this individual. And those are the cards I have for you, Tammy. Not always the best news. I'm sorry. I know.
Yeah, my news is not great either. So Brenda's saying, Sharon, I'm going live tomorrow, Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern with Charlie's Angel Tarot on my channel. Okay. Are you telling me that to tune in, or did you want me to join you? Because I'd be happy to join you guys. I'd love to read with Shar
See, I haven't heard of
or
Charlie's
Char.
Angel.
Yeah. Anyways,
I'll be at
if
my
that's the
sister's
case,
house.
just yes, tune in. All right, I definitely will. All right. So when I speaking about tuned in, when I tuned in into you, Tammy, I saw you, quite happy, and you're heading out the door to, this beautiful stuff. I guess, your life, what life has got in store for you. It's almost like your happiness on the other side of the door. But something is like an invisible shield. Something is stopping you. Something is holding you back. So it could be that's what you're talking about. There's somebody's holding something back from you. So yeah, and you're feeling it. You're definitely feeling it. You go to the door and you're being held back. So the energy of the reading is the Two of Wands. And yeah, I think you don't know what path to go. And you're not very happy, right? You're feeling, yeah, you're being held back. You're being held back from your path somehow. The first card is, oh, she's saying yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first card is the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a yes card. Definitely yes. Somebody's holding you back from your happiness, the Ten of Cups. Just like I saw being held back from the outside world where there's all this beautiful life out there for your happiness. That's how I took that. Somebody's being very judgmental of you. And Four of Cups. Yeah. I don't know if this is them or you. Just me tune in. Four of Cups, because this person's not very happy, and like you can't figure out what's going on. There's like this, like grumpy Trump, and people are trying to placate this person, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know what you can do to fix it. So you're really confused. And the Queen of Cups, but here she's very sad. This is yeah, sometimes she looks funny. It depends on the feeling you get, but she looks sad. Sometimes she looks peaceful. It's just whatever energy I'm picking of it. But there's something that's making you feel sad. And because there's this darkness and the moon, yeah, there's some sort of secret, some sort of information that's being withheld. But you want the truth. Here's the Queen of Swords. You want the truth. So stay in your truth. And whoever this person is, you need to be wary of them, and you need to build those strong boundaries that Heather was talking about, because they are withholding something. Here again is the Four of Pentacles. They're withholding something. They're keeping something from you. So you have to, and the outcome is the Knight of Wands. You have to create your own path. Be creative. Yeah. Yeah, warrior woman. That's right. And I did get, and you can say that the Queen of Swords is also warrior woman. You have to be in your truth, but there's something not kosher here. So your feelings are right.
Yeah, I was interested to see what the other two cards were behind, underneath the warrior woman card, and mirror, who or what is triggering you. So you already know that this person is setting you off, and you need to take a break from them. You need to walk away, get off that treadmill, with whatever, constant lies, same thing, you know, same talk, you know, um, that same line that they keep feeding you, the lies, the fakeness, the falsehood. You need to take a break from them and continue to, like we said before, you opened the door and you were going out to the door to enjoy your life.
And you're
It
being
says
held
here,
back.
a life's work, not a season. And that little figure down there is opening her arms, walking out to, into the world. So yeah, you need to take a break from this individual or individuals if there's, a clique or a group of them together. That is not who does not have your interests at heart, your best interest. So your highest good, your best interest, and highest good.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
Heather. Thank you
bye,
for joining us.
Heather. Oh, barbecue. I haven't had that in so long.
It's gonna be yes tomorrow. Mwah. My sister's having a
Oh,
BBQ.
wow. Yes, you're welcome, Colorful. She said,
Yes.
thanks
Oh,
for the
you're
reading.
welcome.
She was pulled away, so she went back and watched it.
I hope you
Okay.
help.
All right. So, Tammy, I hope that had some meaning for you and resonated. So use your own discernment take what resonates with you.
You're
All
welcome,
right.
sweetie.
Yeah. So good luck with that. Okay. Message. This is Tina. And I think Tina's still here. Yeah. Tina, are you still here? I think I saw her and I saw Tracy. Well, maybe I haven't seen her for a while. Okay. Tina, are you still here? No, I haven't seen her for a while. Oh, it does. You mean she says it does resistant? I think she meant resonate.
Okay. You gotta love autocorrect.
Yeah, I just love
my
it.
iPhone. I'll look back and say,
Yeah.
I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
It's like, what the
Oh,
hell?
Tina's here. Tina's here. Okay,
Okay.
you're up, Tina. Message from your dad. Okay, I'm going to ring my bell. And I polished it too. I've had this bell for about
That's
40 years.
beautiful.
I've had it about 40 years. It sat on my
And it's
desk
an
as a
apple.
teacher. It's an apple. Yes, I think I purchased it for myself. I don't think someone gave it to me. I gave it to myself when I was first year teacher. And yeah,
That's
so I've had
cool.
it for over 40 years.
I've never
Yeah,
seen anything like that.
and I finally have polished it. I haven't polished it in quite a while.
Oh, geez, I just lost half my deck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to mute myself. So Heather says, or the message to you, Heather, I know it's late in answering, yet I'm watching what you and, well, Sharon, not Sandra, read on me. You were accurate on the creative and the messages too. Okay, glad we were able to help. Okay, I'll go back to message from Dad. And I'm, okay, which deck? Not those. Oh, that one. Okay. All right. Well, I'll use that one. I need to use this one too. Okay. All right. So this is our second to last question.
Hmm. So Tina, I was just like immediately directed to the Farmer's Tarot, which is from our fellow YouTuber, Big Bro Scott Allen, Spiritual Essence. And the cards that I got, and his are a little different, but they're wonderful. The first card I got is that you are a dreamer, a free spirit. And then I also look at the other symbols that he puts on here. You're full of love. You're compassionate. You're very grateful for everything that you have. You're emotionally fulfilled. Um, you give freely to others. Um, And now with your dad, I feel like this is him, King of Cups coming through. Empathetic, a family man. He was a leader. He loved greatly, and was very generous. So I'm feeling like you are following. He's saying that you're like him. You're following in his footsteps. And then I get the Queen of Swords, um, which this is interesting because it's I have educated lawyer teacher. I'm not sure if you're if that's or any of your professions or was his profession, um, but you're also very passionate. The Queen of Swords is very intellectual. She likes to keep things balanced, but she can also be very dark and bitter. And I'm feeling like something may be going on in your life. I'm not sure if this is connected to maybe something in the past with him or something that he's seeing that you're going through right now. Um, but then the next cards that I pulled were from my universe deck. So his continuing message is um, to leave that dark, that bitter, whatever that was that has been kind of like that dark cloud hanging over you. He says, but stay on your course. You are moving in the right direction of where you're supposed to go. And this card here, your path is being redirected to where it should be. So whatever you might be going through, you are being redirected. Here's like the new moon. New moons are new beginnings, letting go of the past, letting go of negative people, energies, situations, the past, and that beautiful light that illuminates it. Because without the light to illuminate, we don't have the dark either without the light. So they're both there to be able to teach us, to guide us. And he says to stay strong and continue to be that guiding light that you are. But you need to be grounded. Know that he is around you, to stay your true course and to continue to be that loving, compassionate, that dreamer. Keep that youthful connection that he remembers you as a child, to keep that carrying with you forward, um, as you're going through life and if you're going through this difficult time, um, that you're at this moment. So I hope that helps. And by the way, I miss my daddy too. I think of him often.
I
They're
can't
looking up
I
for us.
can't say the same. I don't really think about my dad.
Oh,
So,
it
um,
took some years to heal, but we did. And,
yeah, I guess we still have to do that.
my mother's the big, one
Oh,
to work on forgiveness with, but
oh no, my mother
that's for
is.
another day.
I love my mother. We had a great friendship. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, I'm very blessed. Okay, so Tina, I tuned in and what I saw was you were marching in a parade and you had a big drum and the music was, I don't know what this song is. Da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 that one.
Mm.
I don't know what that one is.
That's like
Anyways,
usually for circuses. I think circuses start out with that's like the
oh,
3 ring like
oh,
circus
maybe
thing.
that's what it is. Like yes, but the message was go by the beat of your own drum, and also be by marching in a straight line. You are restricted by certain things you have to do. Just you have to live in the 3D world, and you're kind of restricted by that. But that's okay. But then I saw you twirling around with this big drum, twirling around in the line, and beating it. So he's saying, "You do you, boo. You follow your own path."
Yeah.
So and then I threw some cards. I'll do this is from the Animal Oracle. What is it called now? Spirit Spirit of the Animal Oracle. And this is Elephant. I just love the artwork on these cards.
My mother loved
Elephant.
elephants. She collected them.
Yeah. Elephants, which means greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So he's saying, you got it, babe. You got it. You go by your beat of your own drum. Now I did the deck of character, and he's saying, yeah, don't allow yourself to be restricted by others. They're blowing smoke anyway.
Yep.
Just trust and love. And I see this not only as mother's love, but the love of the universe and the love of spirit. And that, you're a poet, it doesn't necessarily mean that you write poetry, but just that you go by the beat of your own drum. Like, you do that, you be the poet. Don't worry what other people say. You don't have to follow all the rules. You can make your own rules and go by your song, listen to your music, and you will feel at home. You will feel totally yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty neat. So just let me pin this, see what she says. Heather, yes, that's right on. I am like him. We were both accountants. Wow. Maybe that's the restriction of, that's probably what your marching line was. You have to be very exact, right?
Mm-hmm.
But something with my lawyer son, stay on my course. Yes. Yeah. Well, that was, same with the marching, stay on course. Okay. New beginning, right on, boundaries. Wow. Yeah.
The intellect, lawyers,
yeah.
They're very, yeah.
Yeah. So you're just marching on the straight and narrow, but you can still beat your own drum, and you can do twirls as I saw he wants you to do. Even though you're in this very cut and dry job. Yeah. So that makes total sense. That's cool.
Wow. Thank you, Tina, for verifying, that for me.
Yeah, that's
a lot.
great.
That's very helpful.
Okay. And we have a last question, and I'm wondering if Seascape is still here, because I don't think I've seen her for a while.
She may be lurking.
Are you lurking? Come on out. Hey, Linda B. Yeah, we're on the last question. Sorry. Oh, you're on in Myrtle
She's
Beach.
Here.
Oh, great.
Seascape is here.
So Linda B is, let me go, rather than read it on my phone, let's go to this. You're on vacation. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Is Myrtle, maybe that's not what I'm seeing. Is Myrtle Beach where his name starts with a C. He was a great medium, the sleeping prophet. Edgar Casey. Is that where Edgar Casey is? Or,
I have no idea where he was from.
Just
I know
let me
very
see.
little, except that he would heal people and be able to give messages while he was sleeping.
He could give, yes. Yeah. Well, he'd go into such a deep trance. I'm just curious.
She's been lurking. I was going to say, did I have to do Lisa's lurker song?
Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't had that today. She's here, though. We have her here.
Okay, let's see if there's any connection there. I'm just...
all these different decks for different people. This is awesome.
Oh, he was in Kentucky, but I don't think that's where his... Oh, maybe Virginia Beach. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Virginia Beach. Virginia. Anyways, never mind. Squirrel.
So Seascape just wants a general reading or a card?
Anything fun.
Oh, anything fun. Okay. Well, what might be fun for me may not be fun for you. We'll see what this Especially as I grow older, what I used to find that was fun is just kind of like now.
Nah. Oh, you're welcome. You could hear him saying that? Okay, great. Did my mind go where?
Why, whatever do you mean?
I don't know what she's talking about. Where did it go? Myrtle
Hmm.
Beach? I know Myrtle Beach is supposed to be a nice place to go. Oh, you went to his healing home. I would love to do that. Yeah, no, I read about Edgar
Wow.
Cayce, gosh, in my 20s. Yeah, they called him the sleeping prophet. Yeah, he would go into such deep trance. Okay, he was living in Virginia Beach. Okay, so that's all right. That's what, it was Beach something. I knew that. But there's a whole Edgar Cayce Center there. It's a teaching center.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Tina.
Wow. I need to find a book for one
Anything
of these
fun
cards.
coming up for you? Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute myself.
Hmm. Okay, seascape. First of all, anything fun. I got the patience card. Kind of like that girl holding the. This is the green corn moon, and I'm using the Queen of the Moon oracle deck for you on this one. And I like the country vibe. Um, I miss living out in the country, and there's this. It's like you have this vision of what it is that you would love to do, something that would make you happy. Sorry about the glare. These cards are really shiny. Um, and the little red balloon, that kind of, um, well, the red, Washakas represents passion, aggression, not aggression in as being, but for me, the passion, the life force. It feels like you're getting maybe a little antsy. You really want, there's something that you want to do, something you want to accomplish, um, and you're getting maybe a little frustrated, but saying to have some patience. And is suggesting some nourishment. So, what I love about this card is you have an egg, which eggs are all about new beginnings. Something new is going to hatch. You're growing something wonderful. And then you have all these fruits and vegetables. They're in your hands too. And even the moon is made of cheese, and it's, raining down this beautiful water on you. So, it says, in the meantime, make sure that you're taking good care of yourself, that you are nurturing not just your physical body, but also doing things that nourishes your soul, things that bring you joy. Whether it's, doing art or music, going to concerts or going to the park, whatever it is that nourishes, your soul. And then the last one I got is the will, and it's kind of hard because we're not quite sure what she's eating, but it's golden and it's shining, and it's in her hands. She's taken a good bite out of it. So it's basically like saying, the universe is open to you. You have that apple, that fruit, that juicy, what that goal is, what it is that would make you happy, the continuing of the fruit, the food, the nourishment, the abundance that comes from it. And there was just a little bit of a description I wanted to read for you on the will card because it is a little vague. Um, so it says decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions and life and no one else's. So there's again, that's your apple, that's you. You take a bite out of your apple. It's your will. You do what it is that makes you happy. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. And the key word here is I have the will to make the changes I need. So, and you do. And that's the first message. Nourishing, taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, spiritually, all those different levels, and just having the patience, knowing it's a little frustrating, but you need to take care of you need to take care of yourself first and make sure that you have everything that nourishes you, and know that it's, your life. That's your passion, your dream right there, and that juicy piece of fruit, and she's taking a nice big bite out of it. So the universe is yours. That's what I have. I hope that helps.
Okay, I got an interesting image, so I'll share that with you. Seascape. I want to pull one more card. Okay.
Did you see what Liz said? Oh my God, your stamina is incredible. You're still alive.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, this is our last question.
Yeah, I'm a little drained, but it's all good.
Yeah, my voice is getting a little strained. Okay. So I tuned in Seascape, and what I saw was you were sitting there and you were creating a cake. So kind of like a project. I think this is about you and your life right now. And I think, and it was, the cake was all white. But what I felt when I saw that was, and I don't usually, the white means different things to me. The white cake was, needs some color, Seascape. You need to put some color on it. So you started doing that. So in other words, you need to create this fun time. You need to create your own fun. I feel, I think life has been a bit of a maze, these past few years, right? Trying to navigate life with COVID and everything else we've had to do, and then rising prices. Anyways, politics, the whole thing. It's been a real maze. But what you have to do is create that fun yourself as a gift to yourself. Okay, this is about giving to yourself. And this reflects the ups and downs, the mountains of of all our lives of late. So you've had the ups and downs, and you've hit a plateau. So I think that's where the white cake came in. You need to add some spice to your life. And I think you've been through the mill. There's a shield and blood. I think that's just you've been had to ward off a lot of things. But now it's time to get out there and have fun. There's the airplane. And make your own rules. And it's all about you. And I'm connecting the devotee card and the first card, the gift. It's all about giving a gift to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And the world is your oyster. Like, you can create anything you want, but it's up to you to provide that fun, not wait for it to come to you. You need to make that cake really colorful. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. But it's up to you, girl. It's up to you, girl. You're the baker.
Yeah, put some fruit on that cake.
Yeah,
some strawberries.
yeah, just lots of stuff.
Blueberries. Oh, I kept saying strawberry shortcake today.
Oh, she was thinking of heading to Vegas. Well, there you go. Get the plane. You do it, girl. I mean, isn't that color and glitzy and all that? So,
yep. Hit up one of those spas that do all the like that nourishing care, pampering. Get the pedicure, get the the manicure, get the full body massage, the heat stones. Just indulge.
I also saw a vision of you with your drink at the side of the pool.
Oh yeah.
So
take a bite out of Vegas. Enjoy that.
Yeah, take a bite out of Vegas. And you know what? I'm not afraid to travel alone. I have fun when I travel alone.
Yeah.
Yep. Because you kind of forced to meet people, right? Because I'm from a small town. Also, being a teacher all these years, I used to be really shy as a child and as a young adult. But I moved out of that, and so I'm not afraid to talk to anybody now. So yeah, I even go by yourself.
Yeah, I
Prickly
drove from
pear
Buffalo to
margarita.
Arizona.
I go by myself all the time. There you go. There you go, girl. Yeah, you make your own happiness, your own fun. So
It's weird. He
sounds
came in the
good.
beginning and now he came by at the end. So I guess he's coming
Yeah.
to say goodbye.
Yeah, he knows. Well, thank
Goodbye.
you, Heather.
Goodbye.
This has
Thank
been
you,
a
Sharon, for having me.
slice. Yeah.
Yes.
And I will have
Very
to
nice.
um,
Definitely.
get a hold of, I mean, I left a message for Maya quite a while ago, probably about a week ago.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'd
Life's
love
been a
to.
little crazy on her end,
Yeah, oh, okay.
with
Well, anyways, I'd
family and
love to join
everything.
you guys again to do the cold case reading because I found that really fascinating, and
Yeah, I like
it
having
felt
the third
really,
person.
it felt really good. Like it really felt like being
It was
helpful.
important. Yes.
Very important. Yeah. Okay. So have a great rest of the weekend, Heather. Enjoy your
Yes, you
barbecue, and
too.
everybody
Most
else in the
definitely.
States. Happy July 4th, and happy to Canadians in the chat.
Yep. Happy
It's
Canada
our
Day.
weekend. Happy Canada Day weekend here. Oh, I went down for a chiropractic appointment this morning for a 9:30 appointment. So it was quite early. Oh my God, it was crazy in town. I took a route around all the tourists.
Yep. It was like
It's
that today
crazy.
too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's almost like you
Because
want to hide inside your place
this is
when
a real
it's going
holiday
on.
place here. So in the summertime, I don't go down, I don't go into the village very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good night. Everybody have a
Good
great
night,
rest of the
everybody.
weekend.
Yep.
Okay. I got it. Oh, she's